What is going on, guys? WitherMcSpoon here, giving you some Freya gameplay commentary on Smite. Today, gonna be rolling in the side lane, I think with Sobek. But let's go ahead and go into actually my startup. What do I want? 2 boots. Prepare shot. Nah. Yeah, let's do 2 boots and 2 health potions, 1 mana, 1 mananers. That should be good. Ooh, I'm excited. Sobek. Alright. Just kind of seeing what our lanes are looking like. I know that Arachne was going to jungle, obviously. Probably, well, I wouldn't say the best jungler in the game. She has the best, like, early buff clear, though, because of those spiders. But she falls off pretty hard late game. But anyways, gonna be going over my passive and abilities on Freya. By the way, one of you guys said, hey, play Freya, and I was like, okay, I'll play Freya. So if you want to make a suggestion on what my next god is to play, don't forget to do that. I always add it to the list. I have a pretty big list of people that I'm going to play here, and things like that. So make sure that you tell me which god that you want me to play for next time, or for a video in general. And probably it might not be next time because, like I said, I do have a list. But anyways, gonna go over my passive and abilities. My passive is called Bringaman's Blessing. I think that's how you pronounce it. But basically it converts 20% of your maximum magical damage into physical power. The reason for this is because it has to do with Freya's kit. She is a melee mage. So she does primarily want to build magic damage on her, however her auto attacks do physical. So this kind of just helps your auto attack scale in the late game, like everybody else's, essentially. So it's a really key part of her kit, despite the fact that it's not too detailed. Really good to just kind of like help your auto scale in the late game, which is really necessary. First ability is Irradiates. It is a 5-second long buff. This will give you increased physical damage, actually just increased damage. It'll make your auto attacks, you'll swing and holler, hoot and holler. You basically scream like really loud during this buff. But anyways, so your damage will be so big. You'll get 10% physical lifesteal, which isn't too much. It's almost negligible. It'll help you out just like a little bit. But the damage output from it is insanely good. Lasts for 5 seconds, like I said. That's my first ability. Second ability is called Pulse. It is another 5-second long buff, as you can see here. So your auto attacks become ranged. They'll do magic damage. They'll hit the original target and do AoE splash to any enemies around that target. They'll also it'll apply a slow to anybody that you hit, is what I'm trying to say. Really good ability. Pretty good for lane clear, as you can see. It's hitting with that AoE and things. And the slow, obviously, you can kind of helps you pick people off and things like that. This is going to be, you're going to spam this quite a bit since you are a mage. You're pretty squishy, so you're going to want to stay at range most of the time. But anyways, gonna go over actually her second and her first ability at the same time. So you can pop both of these buffs at the same time. But there are a few things that they took out that you can't do. Oh my, that was so good. That was so good. That was such good CC. I hit all my autos. I'm so proud of everything. I'm proud of everyone. But anyways. So as you can see, I popped both of those abilities right there when Ra came. What it does is it adds the damages together. The damage, burst damage from when you pop your 2 and your 1 at the same time is insane. It's so bursty, and this is what makes Freya really deadly. If she pops her 2 and her 1, watch out. You don't want to get hit by those autos, because they'll be chunking you so hard at like pretty much all stages of the game, early, mid, late. Really strong damage output. However, it will take away the slow. It won't take away the range of the pulse, but it will take away the slow that the pulse does and the AoE hits. So you have to make sure that you're hitting the right target, obviously, and it won't be just slowing them. So you have to be able to keep up pace and things like that. I usually get a Gem of Isolation kind of early on to help me, 1 with survivability, and 2 with a passive on it, allows you to slow your 1 when you have your 1 and your 2, and you're like hitting them with autos. Kind of helps you them stay in range while you pound down on them. Just rain hell. all the damages. But anyways, that's my first and second ability together. Third ability is called Banish. It's a circle ground target ability. Basically, what you do is you lift the enemy into the air. You lift them into the air. This is kind of like a forced Aegis. You can think of it kind of like that. The reason why I say that is because when you lift them into the air, no one on the ground can attack them. They can't do anything while they're in the air. They can't like use any abilities or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and last hit these actually, since he's playing pretty far up on his tower. Oop, missed that one. But anyways, so banish. Yeah, you lift them up in the air. You can't attack them while they're in the air. Nobody can attack them while they're in the air. They won't take any damage, but it just kind of holds them there. Really, really good initiation, surprisingly. The reason why I say that is because you can lift them in the air, and then, okay, so I'm leaning with this Sobek. So let's say I lift Ra into the air. Sobek has time while they're in the air to say, okay, I can charge this guy right when he lands, just like that, and we can just destroy him. We can just destroy him. No. No. No! I got yanked by 2 people. Holy cow. Oops. Nice try. Ooh. That healing just saved. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. That was really close. That healing, wow, that healing did the same amount of damage as that Kali's ultimate. That was pretty good. Okay, I want to go for penetration. And shopping. Actually, I think I will. I don't know. I don't think I'll rush that. Come on, think faster. What kind of damage do they have? They have only okay, so mostly physical. So maybe not be worthwhile. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this Gem of Isolation. The slow will be really, really good and net me some early kills. And I definitely want some early kills. Can't argue with early kills. But anyways, yeah. So that's my third ability. You can lift them up in the air. If they do have a dot effect, like Ao Kuang's Tornado or something like that, or a bleed on them or something, then that will still do damage to them while they're up in the air, but otherwise they can't be touched. So anyways, my fourth and ultimate ability is called Valkyrie's Discretion. What you do is you fly up into the air. It works similarly to if the person that you're banished. However, while you're in the air, you can rain down up to 4 magic missile bolt things that do huge amounts of magic damage. Oh sh. Oh, whatever. Whatever. I'm not gonna take all that tower. I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh my god, this is the power of freaking Freya right here. Like, oh my gosh. Hand me the kills. Triple kill. Oh, looks like they got a double kill in the right lane. Or, the left lane. We're the right lane. We are the right lane. So that's my ultimate. So you rain down those 4 magic bolts doing a lot of magic damage as they land. This is kind of how I build Freya. Since I finished all of her abilities, I'll go ahead and go into how I build Freya and why. What I do with Freya is I usually go into attack speed. So I'll actually, this is pretty much the only god that'll get Fatalis on. The reason why is because if you pop your 2 and your 1 at the same time, the more auto attacks you get out during those 5 seconds of both of those buffs being popped, the more damage you'll be outputting with Freya in total. It's so good to have both of those. That's pretty much all your damage at that point. It's just from popping both of those and like bursting people down with those. So she's like pretty much the only god that I get Fatalis with. I might get it with Baka occasionally, not too much. I don't really play Bakasura that much though anyways. But yeah, that's kind of why I do that and how I do that. So I kind of balance, I go back and forth between attack speed and magical damage. So right now I got some magical damage. I'll probably go into a Fatalis like I said. And then after Fatalis, I might go into another attack speed item, attack power item. Maybe some good penetration if Guan Yu starts roaming a lot. I might go into like an obsidian shard or something like that. This is not doing any damage, is it? Well, that was some lag right there. Crap. I wasn't able to get those off quite in time. That sucks. It was a little bit of a weird play by Sobek because he wanted to get the tower really quick, and then I kind of didn't. So I should have just stuck onto the tower at that point. And I think when I popped my 2 and my 1, I actually wasn't able to hit the tower. Because when you use abilities, I don't think it does any damage to towers, so that actually screwed me over when I was trying to attack the tower there. So it was just a really stupid decision by me to pop those both. And then they were on cooldown when Callie came. It was just a disaster at that point. So that really sucks. Alright, so what do they have? They have one you... Okay. Beads would be pretty decent against this team. Do I want an Aegis? I might want an Aegis. I don't know. I might go Bead Sprint. Because they don't really have too much, like, burst damage. Like, I could eat an Onher's ultimate. And a Neith's ultimate, so maybe Aegis would be pretty good. I don't know. Because then I don't really have any escape. I definitely want you. But I'll hold off on that last item. I don't know if I'll get a sprint, because Freya doesn't really have an ability to get away with. All you have is like your ultimate where you can go up in the air, and if they follow you during your ultimate, like if you're low enough for them to follow you during your ultimate, you're pretty much screwed anyways. So sprint kind of helps you with that. You can, obviously you get that top speed, and just like frickin' haul butt to get away from people. So it helps you out in that aspect, but if I get like super fed this game and don't really need to run away from anyone, then I might just go he dashed! He dashed! Please. Wait, what hit me? Wait, what hit me? Oh, the dash. Okay, the Guan Yu's dash finished me. I thought I was kiting that Callie really well. I guess not. Holy cow, we got destroyed by that Callie. Holy fed, that Callie's fed. That was a good block by the Guan Yu. That was decent awareness by the Neith. Unfortunately, we keep getting ganked in the right lane. We need to stop pushing and start ganking, actually. Since we got that early tower, we need to start ganking other lanes and not pushing up as far. That's a mistake I see some players make, is that like you get the first tier tower and then you're pushing up really far. That's actually not what you want to do. That is a really good comeback for the enemy team. That is a really good comeback for the enemy team, because they can kind of capitalize off of you being up so far, like they are right now. They're like 4-man ganking our right lane, and we can't get out. Like there's almost like no way for us to get out since we're up so far. So we need to be careful about that. They're also ganking and roaming really effectively. They're 4 mid. I think we need to help middle lane. They're pretty much all congregating over there. I'm gonna grab this wave and probably the next really quick. Because it's not like super actiony in the mid lane right now. Super actiony, you know? I just use word choices that are good. Yeah, okay, go on. Yeah, okay. Alright, that'd be a really good pick. Good stuff. I do so much damage. Oh my gosh. This is what I was talking about with Freya's burst. I want to stay, okay, he did not hit me with that, so I don't have to worry about his stun. I do have to worry about this Neith for my Arachne at this point. That sucks. I don't know where my Arachne went either, because that was a dead Neith. Oh! Oh, get up! Get up! Golly, we're all so separated. Oh, good job. That was a really good picks right there. Unfortunately, they got my Arachne, but dang, I don't know where my Arachne went. I guess we kind of just split up, and they got me instead of her, but she came back and got killed by them anyways. She got the Raw, though. Kind of weird exchanges, because we're all around the map. We're like all in this area, but like we're spread out. We're really spread out. We need to be a little bit more grouped up and together. It was kind of silly of us to be up that far. I just kind of came to help out with Arachne and Callie, and then we managed to get that kill. We should have backed off as soon as that Guan Yu came. That's what we were trying to do. But yeah, I was just kind of clustered. Kind of clustered, but kind of separated at the same time. I don't know what I'm talking about either. It's okay. It's okay. Just say, Wither, shut your mouth. Alright, so we got that neat mid lane. She just has that. Well, she just used her backflip, so I might be able to gank here. Probably has it up in a couple seconds, though. Here comes the backflip.
Your right tower is under attack.
Good job. That was a good clean. I tried to pick that Callie, but she ages. Those are good ages. So I just kind of tried to get it on her while. Oh, that was such a good wall! Oh, that just screwed him. Good job. Holy cow, did we get that Callie too? Oh no, the Callie backed off. I don't have anything right now. Oh, I thought that was somebody else. Okay. You're a raw. Please! Thank you! No! Somebody block it! I'm so screwed. I don't have anything. Dang it, Neith. You're so hard to play. Gosh, my Aegis wasn't up too. That sucks so bad. Dang it. That sucks so bad. Because I juked the crap out of that raw. Well, kind of. Not really. I did juke his ultimate, but I guess that was 2 ultimates for my life. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't want that, actually. I want my Fatalis. Let's start getting that. 500. I'm dead for 8 seconds. Let's watch the action. Get that Kelly! Who do we have? So we have Raw. Okay, so looks like they're trying to get away here. So we're probably not fast enough. Okay. Gimme. How much do I need for that? I'll get that sprint that I was talking about, because I have been getting picked. And I really need to save my Aegis for that Neith ultimate which really kind of sucks, because if I get focused down, then I'll need the Aegis as well. Yeah. Yeah. Hard decisions. Oh shoot! Don't juke me! I miss everything, like, I think I'm getting some FPSs here. Good job. There's a 4-man lift. Good job. Good job! Oh my gosh! That was such a good clean by my Hebo and my Sobek. I kind of want to stay with him so that he doesn't get picked or something here. I'm gonna tell Neith to be a little bit careful in that lane since we know that they're missing, or we don't have vision of them basically, so they could be heading over there. And then I want to start actually getting wards as well. I don't think they're warding, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get regular wards. I'll get sentry wards about like, maybe like 20 minutes in. I don't know. We'll see if I use all these wards. I probably will. I'll probably just spam them. Just put them everywhere. But vision of the map, very, very helpful. Very helpful. We were constantly getting ganked in the right lane earlier, so that actually probably would have helped us out during that time. And also, with your jungler, help them get buffs so that you can get that EXP. Just make sure that you don't take the buff. But since they get 100% of the buff experience, then just make sure that you kind of like help out with those. See if we can't burst this down real quick. There's a Callie. There's a Callie. I don't know. I don't know. Retreat!
Ally has been slain.
No double kill, please. That was an attempt. That was an attempt. I wasn't sure how well it would go, to be honest. With just me and Arachne trying to solo it up there. Does Arachne have lifesteal? I guess she does have Soul Eater, but I don't know. I guess that's not enough. The Fire Giant doesn't really negates lifesteal, and by that I mean when he hits you, your healing against him drops, so it's kind of to prevent you from soloing him, because Fire Giant isn't a buff that you should be able to solo, obviously. He shouldn't be... He's way too big to be something that you should be able to solo, basically. I do so much damage, dude. Holy cow, my Neath is so big. Their Neath is so big too. Jeez Louise. Alright, just trying to kind of figure out where I want to go. I could farm right lane, but it looks like Sobek's going to push that. Hopefully I can get over there in time. Go. Always good to keep up on your farm though, obviously. For obvious reasons. Get out of here. Get out of here, minion. So I'll probably just push this next wave and then call it good, because I don't want to push up too far. About halfway in your lane is a good place to push. Oh, there's a Ra. That's a good ward. Who placed that? Laja. There's half his HP with like 3 auto attacks. Ah, herg. That dash saved his life. You want to be careful with your banish. I didn't want to throw it out there immediately because if my Sobek wanted to pull somebody, you kind of have to be careful about that. Holy crap, I'm getting destroyed here. I'm getting destroyed here. Oh, I got that Guan Yu.
Retreat!
No! That sucks. That was a lazy back by me, so they deserve that kill because I was being lazy. I should have just kept on running. But I was being lazy, so I deserve to die there for not doing that. Or for not playing smart, basically. It was a dumb decision, so I deserve to die there. That's actually pretty harsh. Now that I listen back to that, just like I'm stupid, I deserve to die. Like holy crap, way to be dark. Get him! Oh my gosh! Freaking, that was awesome. Hebo does so much damage. His burst damage, especially from that ultimate. Oh my gosh, that just like spreads people. Oh my gosh, so hard. All right, so let's go ahead and get sprint. Start getting that cooldown up. Also get a sentry ward for Fire Giant, and we need a ward on Gold Fury as well. My niece's been playing in the left lane just like all game. Holy cow! That's why she's so farmed and fed, because she just kind of ulties. She just ulties when she needs to. She has really good map awareness ulties to either get like a kill that we can't, or to help us out or whatever. So I'm not even, I don't even care. I mean, she's been sitting in lane, which like, obviously you want to play with your team, but since Neath has a global ability or a global ultimate, she's able to help out from the side lane. Not to recommend if you're playing Neath always be in the side lane and just like never help out your team. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, just have good map awareness and be able to kind of use that effectively. Things like that. But yeah, she's super fed. Probably just been farming that left lane like every day. There's some good attack speed as well. Really good attack speed. Plus I can moonwalk. I can moonwalk. Like who? It's just so... You gotta love Fatalis just for that. Like, just buy it on every single god just so you can do this. Like, boom! Running a Mach 2 backwards. So cool. Might be able to get this pick right her. Oh, that hit me? Oh, that was bad. That was damage. That was some damage. That was some... Oh my gosh. That was a bad idea from that Ra. He like ran into the middle of our team. I'm surprised he survived right there for that long, to be honest. We just kind of like looked at him in the middle of our team for a couple seconds there. People got pooped on a little bit. We could do either one of those. We actually, yeah, attack fire. That's a way better pick. This fire giant. Unfortunately, actually I want to put this there. Putting a sentry ward so that we know if they have any wards or anything like that. So we know if they have vision. Despite the fact that I put two wards right next to each other, which you usually don't want to do. She take that? Yerp. She won't get away with it though. Two ultimates. We got the Gold Fury. That was a really good steal. That was a really good steal by that Callie. We should have focused, me and Neith should have focused that down when Callie came because she was focused on that. So it was a really good steal, really good play by Callie. Can't even be mad about that. But we're definitely still ahead in this game. We got that kill on her. I think she was like the only one. Actually, they might all have Fire Giant. They might have just come up. So they might all have Fire Giant. I'm not sure. And if that's the case, then holy crap, that's an even bigger play than I'm giving it credit for right now. I don't want three of those. So one of those. Alright, actually, but I do want items. So, magical damage. Obsidian Shard might help me out. Obsidian Shard is really good. It gives penetration as well as a whole crap ton. 70 of magical power is just really, really good. Not the highest magical power, but for penetration and power, I don't know. I really like it a lot. I like it. Plus, you know, Freya does tons of burst damage, so the more you penetrate, the more burst damage you'll be doing to like tanks and anybody with magical defense. Just damage. Just raw damage. Freya's so freaking powerful. So very powerful. I think I put some useless wards. I think we already have a ward up there. Maybe it's an egg, I'm not sure. Cannot tell. Just making sure we don't have any of those. Alright, we might be able to end it off that. We got their Neith too? Or their Neith has been dead? I don't know. But we got their Ra, so it's a 4v5 at this point right now, since their Ra is down. So this could be a game-winning move, I don't know. It has the potential if we get a good team fight and get a lot of them and they don't get a lot of us.
Enemies incoming left.
Woo, you guys are cray cray. Oh, I thought I hit her. Woo, that damage! Alright, we can end the game off that. No problem. Alright, that looks like it's gonna be game, guys. Like if you did enjoy, heck, subscribe. Why not? This is WitherMcSpoon signing off. Peace out, guys.